Okay, so winter is my least favorite season. I think I made that very clear. You know, I made the seasonal depression video. I think I mentioned it a few times. I hate winter. I don't like when I have to scrape off my car. I don't like the feeling of snow getting into my socks. There's so many different things. But that being said, I wanted to challenge myself to find some good things about winter, things that I enjoyed. So enjoy So first and foremost, I think maybe the most obvious one, at least to me, is snow is pretty. I like the way that it looks when it freshly falls on the trees. I like the way it looks when you can see it glistening on grass. I love the fresh snowfall when it's like just completely undisturbed. Yeah. Another thing that I like about winter is going for drives in the snow. So I know that a lot of people don't like driving in the snow. I love it. It's one of my all-time joys. So I just like driving through the snow when there's like I'll find myself in like an empty parking lot and just like, I don't really have the car for this, but just like ripping it up in the fresh snow. There's like a thin layer of ice, and it's just so fun to me. I think if you ask a lot of people here what their least favorite part about winter is, they'd probably say driving, because for some reason, the second that it gets cold out, people just forget how to drive. But I just love it, and I don't have to go outside. I can just crank up the music and enjoy myself, and it's so much fun. I love it. So a couple other things that I like about winter are sledding, ice skating, and snowball fights. Now, sledding I haven't done in a while. I loved it as a kid, and I plan on going sledding later this week, and I'm so excited. Just something about just ripping down like a hill. So much fun. Ice skating, not necessarily just a winter activity. I think people just associate it with winter because of the ice, and you can do it outside in winter. So one thing about me is that I'm a terrible ice skater. Like, not the worst, but I'm not really that good, but I will just dash out into the very center of the ice right away and just fall completely flat on my face. And I still have like the best time of my life. I love ice skating. And snowball fights. You know, this kind of contradicts my point earlier, is that I hate getting snow into crevices. But as some random lady on Facebook said, there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing. Now, I'm not necessarily sure if I agree with this completely, but you get all bundled up, you get your gloves on, you get your wrist warmers on, you get your high socks on, your snow pants, all that kind of stuff. A snowball fight, so much fun. And I will agree that I think even just impromptu snowball fights are fun, just like when you're hanging out with friends. And I think one of the last things that I enjoy about winter is I enjoy staying out late. I, stay out till 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. It kind of depends. It's just something I enjoy to do. And in winter, there seems to be a certain kind of hush late at night that permeates the air and the city. I think, especially like right after a blizzard, so even just early, it's like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., if there's like a blizzard, everybody's just gonna be inside, there's nobody on the roads, the snow is fresh. I was sitting just like at a stoplight the other night, and there was nobody on the road for like 5 straight minutes. And it was so silent and almost haunting. It's just it's just a fun thing to experience for me. I really enjoy that solitude sometimes. Yeah. Okay, so those are some things that I enjoy about winter. Yes, I know I only said like 6 things, but give me a break because I still fucking hate winter.
Yo, my life like a dream I envisioned. To give y'all a piece of the puzzle, get intimate. On a mission, getting cheese and chips. Running something like a team.